No matter how good your game console is, there's always some stinkers to be found within its library, and Sega's final foray into console gaming was no different. It had quite an impressive library despite how short its lifespan was. But the game we're covering here today is considered the worst of those 700 and one of the worst games of all time. It is known as Spirit of Speed 1937. Spirit of Speed 1937 was the final game published by LGN, a toy company turned game publisher that specialized in licensed games on NES and SNES that ranged from decent to horrible in reception, which caused Acclaim to close LGN in 1995. But just 5 years later, LGN's name was used once more, just barely making it to the 21st century, and on the Sega Dreamcast of all things. Instead of it being a 2D side-scroller like what LGN was known for, it was a simulation-based racing game based on, shockers, the year 1937, with all sorts of classic vehicles to choose from. It wasn't well regarded when it released in the year 2000, and it's had its fair share of negative coverage over the years, but hopefully it's just an okay racer that can be given props for its historical accuracy. Is this game as bad as everyone says it is, or has it gotten better over time? Let's get behind the wheel and find out. Yeah. Racing the Model Ts, son. I assume this is the best part of the game. It's kind of impressive for like presentation wise. That's like the projector. Yeah, this is probably the best part of the game. Okay, let's see. See how long it takes for it to load.
One eternity later.
That was about 30 seconds. Alright, let's see. We got a few options here. He's not lacking in a lot of options, like the presentation of the menu screen doesn't seem too bad. 1050s. Jesus Christ! The audio actually sounds like? What the fuck? Alright. It's pretty sluggish, not gonna lie. Yeah! That cardboard cutout, man! And the mirrors aren't even reflective. I know it's 2000, but like, I'm pretty sure PlayStation 1 games could at least do the mirrors if they tried. It's just not fun. It's like, not even so bad, it's good, it's just so boring. That's bad. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, my tire's giving out. My tire is giving out. This is trash! Oh man. I grew up on a PS2 Wii shovelware, but like, I think this could just top all of it. This is... I feel like I'm gonna... Oh. I feel kind of sick right now. Oh. What? This race... Oh, it's the frame rate's dropping like spectacularly. Oh, going down. Oh. Come on, I'm almost there too, man. I got like 30 seconds left to... Come on. I'm right there too. Oh, I think I'm on fire. What happened? Nope, I'm stuck. I was right there. There's no way. I'm stuck. I can't move, guys. Damn, that's tough. That's some shit. That's some shit. Nah, fuck this game. This is... I'll talk to y'all in a little bit about this. This is horrible. This sucks. What the hell was that? Did they run out of time? Or you could say, they ran out of gas in the tank. Oh, you stink! You could say it's accurate because of how the cars are unresponsive and don't work, but if it's not fun, it's not fun. That's it. There is absolutely no music to be heard of in the entire game, despite the back of the box saying there's a thrilling 30 soundtrack.
So that was a fucking lie.
The sound effect of the audience cheering at the beginning of every race is so choppy, I can feel my earlobes tearing off every time I hear it. You think this type of audio would be on an Atari 2600, but no, it's on a Sega Dreamcast for God's sakes. Clearly, LGN did not give Broadsword enough time to actually use the Dreamcast CD quality audio, but that's only the start of the problems here. The handling, no matter what car you choose, feels like you got all your tires shot out and you're operating off olive oil. The frame rate is completely inexcusable. I've got more motion of a fucking Leapster handheld in this. And may I remind you, this came out in the year 2000. The 6th generation already started. The PlayStation 2 was already out. This was made as if it is the first simulation-based racing game ever made. But the first Gran Turismo released 3 years earlier than this and was on inferior hardware, and I played fine. So what the hell happened here? On top of that, graphically it's a step down from what you'd see on PlayStation 1, especially because of the color grade. The concrete roads almost made me feel sick. You'd think the power of the Dreamcast would make a better game as a result of the power, but without passionate developers and time, you really have nothing here. It is a true slap in the face to the Dreamcast and its racing library. There is some speculation that LGN wasn't the actual publisher of the game and it was actually Acclaim, but LGN or not, this game is truly a man-made disaster. And I have a lot of tolerance for games that are considered bad. I played all of Shadow the Hedgehog 10 times to get to the final story, and I liked it. But let me put this on a scale just to show y'all how bad this is. We'll call it the driver caution list. We got Just a Dent at the top, which is games that are pretty okay with massive flaws within them. Not the worst you can see, but it's a pothole waiting to expand. Next is Car Wreck. You can still recover from this, but it's a demoralizing experience all the same. A below average and sometimes a boring experience to be had here. Multi-Car Collision will scar you for life. It's just a bad experience all around. You gotta stay away from it. Toll contains the most frustrating, unfun, and poorly made experiences you will ever have. Finally, there is Fatal Crash, completely void of interesting game mechanics, gameplay, polish, level design, etc. It's so bad that it barely qualifies as a video game at all. Due to Spirited Speed 1937's long load times, excruciating audio mixing, lack of variety, meandering gameplay, horrific mechanics, and non-existent music, it is going to rank low on this list for sure, but its unique concept and passable presentation save it from a Fatal Crash, but it's for sure getting told in the process. Which means things can get worse from here, but for now, this is the worst racing game ever, as well as the worst game on the Sega Dreamcast that I've ever played. What an achievement for LGN's final release. You will not be missed. Alright, that's enough wreckage for me. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more relatable and entertaining gaming videos like this one. And comment which racing game I should race through on the next episode of Worst Racing Game Ever. And that's it for me. I'll see y'all later. Peace.